For y'all that don't know what spoken word poetry is about, it is an artist's First Amendment. It is your right to speak whatever it is that you want over a microphone, in front of people, in front of a captive audience, captive ears, and you're transforming people's lives, one mic at a time. I'm excited about this movement because that's exactly what this is. It is a movement, and that's what you're gonna hear every time you hear Fat Skinny Productions. You think movement. Midwest, y'all need to book them, in down south, hey, y'all already know about it. Fat Skinny Productions, hey, put your hands together right now. Grits and Jelly Butter, right?
What's up, Paradise Lounge? How y'all feeling? Y'all all right? Nah, I know y'all ain't uptight. Y'all all right? That's what's up. You're now tuned into the sounds of Gritz and Jelly Butter, y'all. We just came to have a little fun, you know. Live is how we do.
Fat Skinny Productions, hey, put your hands together right now. Grits
Y'all all right?
and Jelly Butter.
We can't hear y'all. Y'all all right? Mix. Grits mix, y'all. Come on. Exclusive.
I could put you in a log cabin somewhere in Aspen.
Come on, y'all.
Girl, ain't nothing to the brain, ain't tricking if you got it what you asking for. Put you in a mansion all the way out in Wisconsin. Like I said, ain't nothing to the brain, we can change our last name, what you asking? Cause you look so good, tell me why you wanna work it. Put you on the front page of a King magazine, but you gon' get yourself hurt there. Hey, baby, how about you in the back, cause you need a little persuasion. Plus I think you need some ventilation. Let's talk about you, yeah, and me. Oh, I can't believe it. Ooh, ooh, she all on me. Man, I think she on me. Now I can't leave her lonely. Nah, ooh, I can't believe it. Ooh, ooh, she all on me. Man, I think she on me. Now I can't leave her lonely. Now, check it out, y'all. Man, you don't understand. She made the people say yeah. What the people say yeah. What the people say yeah. Come on. She hit the main stage. She made the people say yeah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. I could put you in a condo somewhere way out in Toronto. Baby, put you in a fur coat, riding the Murcielago. I could put you in a beach house somewhere way out in Costa Rica. Put one of the little flowers in your hair, have you looking like a flower, mamacita. Fuego, cause you look so good, you make me wanna spend it all on you. Get about this club, slide with your boy, we can do what you wanna. Baby, how about you in the back, cause you need a little persuasion. Plus I think you need some ventilation. Let's talk about you, yeah, and me. Ladies, ooh, I can't believe it. Ooh, ooh, she all on me. Man, I think she want me. Now I can't leave her lonely. Nah, ooh, I can't believe it. Ooh, ooh, she all on me. Man, I think she want me. Now I can't leave her lonely. Now all the ladies say, man, you don't understand. She make the feeling. Say what? Say what? Come on. Oh, mix drop. She hit the main stage, she made the people say yeah. Say what?
Come on. Productions. Hey, put your hands together right now. Grits and Jelly Butter.
Get your booty on the floor, come on. Get your booty on the floor, come on. Get your booty on the floor, come on. Paradise Lounge.
Shake, 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 shake.
Get your, come on, come on. Get your booty on the floor, come on, come on. Get your booty on the, shake, come.
Check it out, cause it don't mean a thing. It ain't got to go those ways.
Say what? Chew out, 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 chew out.
Yeah, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got to go those ways. Yeah.
Chew out, 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 chew out.
Grits and Jelly Butter. Grits and Jelly Butter.
We just serving it up, piping hot, y'all. Piping hot. Just a little something to give. If y'all don't mind.
Y'all feeling all right out there?
Y'all all right?
Have a good time? Yeah.
To all the ladies, there's a lot of beautiful ladies in here tonight. To all the brothers, y'all hold it down.
Little bossa nova, little aisle 7, little aisle 9.
Just in case you hear this on your...
So here's a quarter.
Beedles, you all right out there, Beedles?
Feeling good, I'm feeling good.
And call this number.
Down this number.
That I sent ya.
Out 9, we gotta clean up on out 9. Out 9.
And if that's who it is,
Alright.
tell them it's grits and jelly butter.
So much. Butter, 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 baby.
Tell them it's grits and jelly butter. Oh my, my, my.
Hey.
I'm feeling
Little twist.
it's gone. I'm all alone. Say 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3.
Y'all feel that?
The world keeps burning and turning. Oh, what a day. What a day. What a day.
So much. Butter, 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 baby. Butter, 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 baby. Butter, butter. Can you put a little bit? Just a tad.
Thank you. We are Grits and Jelly Butter.
We'll be right back, y'all. Appreciate the
Philly
love.
Folks, that's my stage name. PHILLYFOLKS. Philly Folks. I love the spotlight. You can always email me at Joy's Dad, that's JOYES, Dad, DAD, at AOL.com. You know, I have a MySpace page, main event, you know, at MySpace.com. And so you could definitely look me up on those venues. And that's also at the same time, I got a book coming out that, you know, you'll be hearing about really soon. And you know, the book is called Journey to Finding Me, and one of the original pieces is called A Bus Ticket in a Dream. And you know, I'm just giving you a little bit about that, and it's saying the mountain stress of being less than my expected best is weighing heavy on me. See, blow after blow, it's beginning to cripple me. I'm losing the strength to fight back. My life, it's swerving off track. It got me whispering to myself, man, you only live once. Is this a nightmare? Because I haven't felt alive in months. I got to grind that small time. I got a woman that adores me but can't show it. I got the talent to create and bring thoughts to life, yet nobody knows it. My fire frequently flickers. I'm not as confident as I seem to feed my soul. I got to go with my bus ticket in a dream. The time is now. Y'all got to check me out to hear more.
This is my dude, man. Philly Folks. Have y'all ever heard of Philly Folks before? So he really don't even need no introduction. We can keep it rolling. Hey, all the pay for his face. This dude don't come with, that means some of that stuff that just make you feel it right here in your butt, all the way down in your belly. That means all the way down here from that now to do it right. Y'all put your hands together one time. To Finlay.
What's going on? How y'all feeling tonight? Appreciate the love.
No problem, baby.
Well, this piece right here, a couple months ago, and I ain't gonna keep bringing y'all down with this shit either. But a couple months ago, saying the day I came out of Emory Hospital and they told me that, my body was fucked up. I got, lung cancer going on or whatever, right? But I wrote this piece right here. I was just thinking like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like I always go through something, man. I beat that, I go through that, you know what I'm saying? So this piece right here is called 5 Tours of War. You see, I've been through hell and back. Not Vietnam or Iraq, but I'm fighting an ongoing war. And I'm suiting up for my 5th tour. But let me take y'all back. Y'all ready to go back?
Right.
All right, tour 1. July 13th, 1975, that's when my story begun. I was project born. From the womb of a woman scorned comes another black fatherless son. They said I was handicapped from the start, but I got 10 fingers, 10 toes. I ain't gonna pull my feet out though. No learning disabilities exposed. From the cracks of the concrete blooms another rose. He's spirited, energetic, he's athletic, he's creative. Where I'm from, the playground is not just for fun, it's the training ground to see what you're made of. Cause you're done if you run. You get cast away by the natives and there'll never be a peaceful moment, so I learned to hold my hands. And on Sunday school with my grandma, I prayed for my atonement, my 2nd tour. I'm going through puberty as a teenage boy, surrounded by corruption, but my goal is to be an honest boy, a mama's boy, poking my chest out like a man, but I'm a boy. And my mom, she went and got herself a new man, and I refused to extend my hand to accept this man or to anoint this man as the head of my fam. So the friction began. He, too much pride, can't give in to me, a stubborn young man, but still, I'm not a man. And all my life I've been straight from 75 to 88, without a man, becoming a man, raised by the hand of a black woman. And I'm too far gone to be schooled. I don't know if it's the peach fuzz above my lip. I just shaved it there, yo. Or the bass in my voice that's making me rude. I'm throwing rocks at mommy's glass house, where she still buys the shoes and she supplies the food, but I refuse to give him the win. So I ran away to the streets. Where else I'ma go? Cause I ain't had no other kin. And as my world turns overnight, no more innocent life, I'm facing my 3rd tour. A whole nother beast to fight. Home no longer home. My pop been a rolling stone. His little man now 17, legally emancipated. I'm fucking grown. I'm also all alone. Hungry, my ribs touching. No more grinding in the hallways, baby boy is fucking. My juvie bid gave me street cred, but the money will give me power. The streets teaching me that the working man is a sucker. He's selling himself by the hour. And as 92 come to a finish, it's 93 and I'm all the way in it. It's major paper in the hood and crack is the epidemic. I watch Paul from Tiffin Brown and Frank Bank push it to the limit. And this was a decade before Rick Ross. And EST told me about the glamorous life and I wanted. Bank was the first one in the city of Philly to push a Lexus GS 300. Man, and all the women won him, and his pockets stayed full of hundreds. And that's all I needed to see to get me hooked on these streets. So in 96, I was gunning for kingpin status. I'm coming. In between the havoc that I'm causing, I sneak a bright ray of sun in. Jay gave me a sun in. More motivation to work for. But y'all know that man biz I just talked about in tour 2? It came to pass in tour 4. Now my conscience is eating at me. My little man, he needs a daddy. In between brief stints in and out the county and causing drama for his mommy, The money has turned me evil. It's not the Glock 9 I'm packing. Come on. You know, in 2000, I thought I had it all. I had 100 grand lined in my mattress. I never been the type to floss. I'm addicted to stacking. But my loved ones, they weary. Cause this life I chose is scary. Every time I turn around, one of my homies that I grew up with is getting buried. Doors kicked off the hinges. I went from 10 G's a day to nothing. I mean nothing. My heart no longer in it, still every day I'm hustling. Money blown on bells and lawyer fees and payoffs. I want to take Lil Maine to the zoo, but I want to get back. I can't afford to take a day off. So by 02, man, I'm through. But now what the fuck I'm gonna do? My resume completely empty, the options there aren't many. This fast life constantly tempt me. And like a heroin addict, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. By 08, I completely beat it. I took that strength for that gorilla for this 5th tour because I'm gonna need it. See, this conscience, it has no heart. It tears families apart. Children and senior citizens, it can slowly pick you apart or swiftly bring on your demise, and the body count is mounting. Millions and millions of lives, man. In 06, it took my mother. From January to when it confronted her, to April when I had to say goodbye. And now 2 years later, it wants a piece of me. But I ain't never been no punk. You won't get any peace from me. I ain't never been about running. Viola taught me to fight. And this one is not for money or street cred. This one is for my life. And this one is for my children, for my legacy that I'm building. And I am still a dreamer. My roof still has no ceiling. And this one will be one on faith, along with support from my friends and my family right here in the A. For this problem, I am the answer. I will not lose to this cancer. Peace out.
Y'all already know. Philly folk.
I just want to add that I definitely appreciate, my man, Mr. Beedles and Fat Skinny Productions for giving me this opportunity, and I definitely, like I said, life is short, so don't take anything for granted. If you got a talent, if you got dreams, just chase it and go hard, because life is too short.
With the daylight savings time, it still feels like we're running out of time. Now they
Start clapping your hands right now. Start clapping your hands right now. We got Quay.
Time, it brings about so many signs, still building for the like minds. Girl, I got your hand, so you
What up, y'all? I need a little bit better than that. What up, y'all? That's what I'm talking about right there, yeah. So yeah, like my man Mr. Beedles was saying, y'all definitely go and vote. We got some fucked up shit going on right now, Economy all fucked up, Gas prices will come down $1 and it's still too fucking high and shit, People losing their houses and shit, And because of that, I got the CD. It's only going for $5 a day since because of all that bullshit, all right? Yeah. But anyway, I digress. I'm about to get into this piece right here. This piece right here is called Killing Me, literally killing me. And my name is Quez, and I am the Beatnik Brown. And I hope y'all over there dig what I do. So yo. It's weed, alcohol, pussy, and red meat. Cigarettes, weed, alcohol, pussy, and red meat. Yeah. Cigarettes, weed, alcohol, pussy, and red meat. Legend has it, too much will leave you dead meat, but fuck that, I indulge. See, I ain't concerned with emphysema. Catching brain damage from liquor and reefer. I know condoms break, and I'm a carnivorous meat eater. They call it unhealthy. They say it'd take years off your life, but fuck that, I indulge. And why? Because it's these gas prices that's killing me. Shit, they are high, y'all. And when I say that they are high, I mean Mount Everest high. 2002 alert terrorist high. Stars in the sky, I could count forever as high as these gas prices. Too dramatic? Whatever, they high. Yo, gas prices is so high, the ghost of Jimi Hendrix came down from the rock heavens above just to ask, what are you smoking? Because I need some of that. So high, Sly and the Family Stone had to stop singing I'll Take You Higher, because they could take me no further, higher than the rate of NYPD's justifiable murders, and Sean Bell would have told you that's high, too damn high. So when I say that it's killing me, I mean it. It is literally killing me. It's making me age faster. I'm only 26 and I feel 62 because I'm telling these youngsters, back in my day when I was your age, gas was under $1 a gallon. 79 cents to be exact. $8.50 to fill my tank. $1 to get me home if I'm on E. Hell, for $5, I take you anywhere you need to go. But not no more. I'm on I-85, driving real slow, and this time it ain't because of 5-0. The gas light is on and my needle on low. I put 20 in the tank just to get up and go, and hopefully make it back home. No detours, quick stops, or short trips on the side. Ain't no, let me go and see what my homies is doing. Can't even give that fine-ass girl at the bus stop a ride. And why? 'Cause gas prices is high. And they are killing me. Literally, they're killing me. It's killing my soul, y'all. Little by little, snatching the small good pieces out of life until my candy bowl is near empty. And it ain't even Halloween, and there's no trick or treat. Well, at least no treat, 'cause we at war for this oil, right? No, wait, we at war for freedom. No, we at war for oil, we at war for freedom. Well, either way, we losing, 'cause gas prices is high, and we scared. We scared of terrorism, so kill Iraq. We scared of global warming, so save the whales. We scared that Obama is a secret Muslim and his Christian preacher hates America. We scared to walk down the street 'cause one of these violent Mexicans will shoot me, stab me, and then steal my job, yet and still, it's these gas prices that's killing me. And I know they killing y'all too, so we write our little letters to Congress and complain on talk radio when it's the #1 concern for voters, right? But on the real, politicians can't do shit. The lobbyists got them in their pockets, right by their dicks for some convenient sucky-sucky. Me love you long time, $4 gallon sucky-sucky, $5 gallon sucky-sucky, $6 gallon sucky-sucky. That's an expensive ass nut, and I'm going past nuts, wondering what will it take, $100 for a full tank for us to say, what am I, a fool? No thanks, I'm walking. In fact, I'm marching 1 million deep on Wall Street, 2 million deep on the White House lawn, please, 3 million deep on the front steps of OPEC till y'all peep what the fuck is really going on. These gas prices is killing us. Literally, they're killing us. The economy is dying while profit margins are rising, breaking so many records they must be juicing. Growth hormones make their pockets muscular. Petroleum profiteer or hustler, knowing they'll never run out of customers, killing us with that new crack. Y'all fiend for this oil.
And you got CDs to beat Nick Brown, see him in the middle. Okay, you ready. Next, coming to the stage, all the way from LA. He got an album that's coming out in just a minute. He's working on a few projects, touring all around the city right now. One of the hottest poets, spoken word artists, hip hop artists, right now on this side of Mississippi. Y'all give it up for Fit, y'all. Fit.
How y'all doing over there in the corner? Oh, how y'all doing? How y'all? So man, I thought we were supposed to be hustling. But compared to corporate America, compared to the United States government, compared to the Jews running Hollywood and half the people under them, we ain't really doing shit. We out here cookie crumbling, gram smuggling, panic stricken, trafficking, gotta eat, man. I gotta get this money, feed these families. Either we time traveling or our history's repeating. Or maybe nothing changes, it just rotates like the seasons. Either way, we ain't never really been the ones out here hustling. Shit, I can't even sell a little weed. Just trying to pay a little rent. Cause my check's already spent without cop wanting to pin me to a motherfucking fence. But motherfucker, why? Charge me possession with intent. I'm trying to squeeze $1 out of a dime and I ain't even got a cent. Why is you fucking with me? Law was meant to be bent. We trying to break through and we ain't even made a dent. And we supposed to be hustling? Please. And these little trees I'm selling y'all ain't doing nothing to us. We trying to make maneuvers. Really, we're all consumers. And look what they selling to us. They sell cancer by the stick, vehicular homicide and liver disease by the bottle, instant weight loss or gain for America's next top model or athlete. They sell supermarket meats legally injected with steroids and hormones, something like 30% added fat to your ground beef, and that's government sanctioned regulation. But we still can't get free health care for all the potential patients that's creating when they shipping drugs to your street. And then they charge you for rehabilitation, put you on a waiting list for a bed, unless of course you rich, then it's a Club Med vacation. Damn, and I thought we was hustling. We risk our lives and freedom just to poison our own people. There's a reason why they call this shit the root to all evil. But we eat to live and work to eat and live to work. Y'all caught that, right? I'm going to slow it down anyway. I said we eat to live, we work to eat, and we live to work. And that's the cycle. And we'll pull each other down in a race to get there first. We don't even really understand why, but we call this shit hustling. But really, who's hustling who? When 1% of the world controls over 90% of its wealth, yet civilians in that 1% still paying for health? You ain't got insurance, HMO sending you somewhere else, and that free clinic's hardly any motherfucking help, but you can't afford a policy, so what you supposed to do? Your job don't provide it. So one fall, one illness, and you're screwed. Scratch that. Let's call it what it really is. You're fucked. You are HMO fucked. No KY, no nothing. Now, how many of y'all niggas still really think y'all hustling? I said, how many of y'all niggas still really think y'all hustling? Because, see, even a rich man can still be slave to the wealthy, house nigga. So behave and be healthy, or they'll do you how they tried to do Mike Vick when he's really no more guilty than Dick Cheney on a hunting trail. But see, Dick's a real hustler. He's real slick, real conniving, and whatever Dick's selling, the pussy's buying, and you ain't even realizing because you're too busy thinking that you hustling. Well, go ahead, hustler, get your hustle on then. Hey, don't let me discourage you. Get your own ends. Get your independence on. Get your own land. Grab your own balls if you's a grown man. If you a grown woman, stand on your own too. Or get a rich nigga, get your hustle on too, girl. Just sell what your mama gave ya. Somebody might come down to save ya. But see me, I ain't no hero. I'm an entrepot Negro. Made her come up, paid my rent, bills, ate, put gas in my tank. Now I'm back down to zero. Damn. And I thought I was hustling. Cause I'm a hustler, homie. I'm a hustler. Till I buy a chain and it's phony, then I'm a sucker, bruh. Even if it's real, I'm not. I'm a customer. I'm a barcode, homie. I'm a consumer. Any real gangster who ever made it rich, either dead or locked up or was made to turn snitch, judges and defense lawyers, hands in the grits, you think you a hustler. You ain't hustling shit. You ain't a politician, you ain't hustling shit. You ain't a diamond runner, you ain't hustling shit. Hey, if you ain't a business mogul, you ain't hustling shit. You ain't on Wall Street, well, you ain't hustling shit. Fortune 500, or you ain't hustling shit. You ain't no fucking baller, you just a customer, bitch. Peace.
One time.
My name is Tira Freeherd, T-I-R-A, Free F-R-E-E, Herd, H-E-A-R-D. God resurrected a part of my life and he replaced it with poetry. So there we have Free, finally resurrected, embracing the everlasting. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I've been writing for 14 years. I've been performing for 2 on Father's Day of 2006 instead of grieving over my father's death in an unhealthy way, I decided to go to open mic for the first time and share my poetry in front of a live audience. Well, A Woman's Birth is a collection of my poetry. There are some original meditations, and there's about 10 photos in the book. Altogether, 36 poems, 15 meditations, 10 photos, self-published, awesome project. People should come and experience free because it's a life-changing experience. Anytime you get the opportunity to see me share my gifts, you will never leave the same. God's word will never return to him void. And again, this is about giving the gift back to the giver of the gift. Words are powerful, and with my pen and my tongue, I choose to speak life through poetry, always providing an opportunity for someone else to become finally resurrected, embraced in the everlasting.
Anything else you'd like to say or share?
No.
The featured poet of the evening, Miss Free, coming to the stage. Right now, start clapping your hands. National slam poet from Cleveland, author, activist, and all that.
In urban jungles, wind blows sideways. Wild animalistic humans prey, lurking outside schoolyards and community playgrounds. Our children play dodge bullets instead of ball, praying not to be next to fall victim to homicide rate inclination. Our youth are being taught to be hitmen, PlayStation controlling their STEM. MTV, BET reality shows are raising them. Child molestations are devastation. The entire world is in need of restoration on my city streets. Hopscotch boards are absent. Like the fathers in the little girls' lives, their moms aren't teaching to sketch them. Double Dutch ropes twirl in opposite directions like unwed parents part ways, can't find a medium to meet in the middle of that cracked cement. As they jump in and out, trying not to get tangled in winding ropes that remind them of Jenna 6 nooses. Internal cuts are deeper than punctured elbows and knees. Band-aids don't take the sting away, they just become blockage to new skin developing. Wounds may swell, becoming infected, affecting growth. Necessary parts of learning the tricks and trades of struggle. The remain of scar tissue reminds you how you made it through, levitating in midair. Too many grown folks living through the eyes of innocent children. Too many children walking, falling in mama's stilettos and daddy's Sims, 10 sizes too big. Who's at fault when bodies lay flat, blood splatters, heart stops, lungs collapse like weak levees, ghetto rage sprays like graffiti on concrete. Innocent bystander chalked out. Be cautious of the yellow tape marking the crime scene. Mourning lives not yet lived. What is the world coming to? Faith is doubting the hood's resurrection. Frantic mother wonders if her baby is the next victim from cripping. As the world turns, it becomes sickened from spinning, dry heaving, vomiting, foolishness injected by heathens. Gangster leaning on their left shoulder, frightened the right won't steer them wrong. They humming them hood songs, crying their goodbyes, pouring liquor on grave sites. Homie went out like a G without knowing Jesus. Save us from flying bullets that don't carry names on their hollow tips. Hits or miss is the rule to gang violence. As the world comes to a halt, so will everything that resides in it. You tell me which action plagues our community more. Children pulling triggers or adults remaining silent. Red flame, blue rain, purple haze, orange glaze, hot pink sun rays. Yellow serotonin to heighten another's low complex mood today. Gray's ash, green's envy. Brown is the color of skin shades. Black's expressionless. White's pure essence exposes life for what it really is. It's a gift from God to be given back to him. Too many hearts blew from frostbites. His love is free like Fatal Pro's lyrics on cloudy days. Liberty rings out loudly while souls cry to be delivered from self. There are a variety of religions, but only one truth for humans to believe in. The eyes of most storms are quiet. We never see them coming. We feel the rain pouring once it arrives. Each fragment of pain speaks purpose. We just have to find our tune, our apple's chord to God's voice. Each child's song should reference to being born again. Not just from a spiritual perspective, but more of a holistic approach to individual issues that need some tending to cause a growth spurt. Sincerity will encourage wings to fly high. We pray. Our blessings slap us in the face, we deny them. Due to being afraid to embrace the positive like loved ones. Hood struggles get the best of us. Tangle us up, then laugh, because we won't set release dates for the bondage we put ourselves in. Oftentimes, it's in a human's nature to be misunderstood. I bet you'd have to use off 10 of your fingers and toes times infinity to count how many times you wanted to be conceived over. Literally exit the wound and open your eyes to new surroundings. Your soul's all bruised up from kicking your own behind when things don't turn out the way you think they should. I agree with Loretta Devine. If you want to see God laugh, create your own plan. It never rains in Southern California, but water disaster struck there just as Revelation said the end times would. Nowadays, it's hard to tell seasons apart. Nationwide won't be on your side when the trumpet sounds and it's about the captain saving your soul. You know the 666 anthem. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. In this kind of weather, it ain't about a sale at Target to purchase a new umbrella. Rihanna, Chris Brown, and Jay-Z's protection are similar to that movie, The Golden Compass. Will send you straight to hell in a handbasket with gasoline boxes and thongs on. Believe that foreshadows of cloud matter will dissipate if your soul is saved. Vibrant hue beams will gleam. Refined diamonds won't have any other choice but to sparkle out of what they were made. Coal-colored pavements, reflection. No matter our imperfectness, God's love is sufficient. We just have to accept it. Divine protection won't allow obstacles to flood lives with what can't be handled. Guided by rainbow coalition light worn on acrylic canvas, singing the sun will come out tomorrow. Or the day after. Or the day after that. One day away could possibly turn into many. Look, all I'm trying to say is faith without a test is a noun instead of a verb.
I'm from.
All right, I'm a spoken word artist too, so I'm gonna do a little something for you right now. The far right really wishes that we would just let bygones be bygones. You know, just because they let us shoot brown round ball in the baskets and run oblong pigskin through pylons. My God. See, but what if we took shotguns and pipe bombs and rushed the manicured lawns of the Capitol with a handful of promises unfulfilled? Set precedents on fire and tell the president that we are just exercising the rights in our bills. Yeah, responding to the bereavement of our women and children. You see, we need a reprieve for the blood that spills without merit. So don't honorably mention the soldiers and corpsmen that position their lives for your lives. There's no life in your eyes, and I know that you hide your agenda behind neckties and dark coats. Cubano cigar smoke that billow from windows that scrape the city skylines. You see, the American pie has spoiled, and that's why I wrap my diatribe in aluminum foil to preserve the criticism. But the nerve of your citizens, you say. You see, but we're the ones that lay awake at night praying that petroleum is a bit more affordable by morning, but by morning They lower barbed wire walls and let them infuse into old ghettos and quietly change the name to barrios. They pass new policies and adios those on welfare. I mean, but who the hell cares that middle-class Americans have been replaced by an immigrant illegal? I mean, they're just people like you and I, right? Trying to survive the hardships of life. We question whether the desperate and shut out have a right to that same life to escape poverty. We judge them harshly for taking advantage of incentives in a friendly system that hires cheap labor, pays just above slave wages, and their dollars are untaxed. We are doing them a favor. They become our neighbors, building the last part of this empire on their backs. And I mean, it's too late to try and powwow and usher the millions out now. And it's not even what it's been about at all, y'all. The walls that border our country are supposed to fall under the new laws being scripted by the Security Prosperity Partnership. Never passed through Congress, just hushed along by Bush and his mob. Got a citizen's assed out like we're wearing a thong, and you get the same song. For me, I just hope it sticks like a ringtone, like a ringtone, like a ringtone, like a ringtone. Every time the phone comes on, a new message to march on, to march on. And our problem is we're too busy to keep the lawns cut. See, we're ringing the alarms for all of the small stuff. And don't get me wrong, civil rights is a worthy cause to fight for. But them motherfuckers are waging war on our souls and occupying minds. And time has always been the currency. But we divorced our freedom and deceived ourselves when we embraced the dollar bill. And the seal says it all. So Roosevelt and the New Deal really imprisoned the American citizen. See, so the sit-ins and civil protests wasn't a sign of the progress. They were designing a program in silence, pacifying the masses. Bullets rang out in violence whenever we tried to defy them. 3/5 human is who we were considered. The runts of the litter got called nigger names so much that we adopted the term. Subconsciously, it still burns an image in our minds, blinded to the true knowledge of self and community, so history is hard to find. While Father Government defines who we are as Americans, we slowly forget that we're African, enslaved and abandoned without heritage to speak of. America created a new species of human without a place in the world to call home. Peace on that.
Paradise Lounge.
All right, this is Mr. Beedles. MRDEE. D is in Destiny. LES. Fat Skinny Productions. I was playing football, and one day I woke up and said, I'm not doing football no more. I'm going to do spoken word poetry, motivational speaking, and so that's where we are right now, man. And so, I mean, God really is taking this thing just to a new level, and I'm excited about the movement and where this thing is going. 2009, I mean, Fat Skinny Productions, we're really getting ready to take this thing internationally, and it starts right now with the premiere that we had this evening at the Paradise Lounge. Again, we feel like spoken word is not only spoken word, but it is a movement, and the words that the poets and the neo-soul artists and the band share, it's transformative, and so that's what we're doing. Expect, I mean, the hottest top poets in the country. Next year, this is going to be the venue. And if anybody is trying to get on in the city, in the country, you need to holler at Fat Skinny Productions because we on the rise.
Kid opened up a new can of wits. Can he spit? Man, it's just uncanny that this man is no amateur and he's branded. Stand behind a man with a camera. You'll be candid just to watch me plan to damage your stamina with my hand in it. My camp, I'm brand to your clan and put they stamp on it. If you wish my fist will address the issues. And the people say, hello, hello, they know, for sure, for sure, for sure. Hello, hello, they know, for sure.
Ladies, y'all like R&B? Yeah. I mean, y'all like R&B? Like, okay. Who got an R&B CD in their deck right now? That's how I know. Okay, just this table right here.
Oh, just this table.
Trev Wright.
Yeah.
South Carolina made. Got an album coming out. February 2009, y'all need to check for me. He's gonna work with Malachi, Rail, from Rockefeller, and some more stuff. Y'all give it up as he brings it to the stage like y'all ain't never seen it before. Put your hands together right now
Right now, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping.
Every ride, oh, I saw your face. I thought the sun, oh yeah, yes. Oh, in your eyes, oh.
Mic check, can y'all hear me? Y'all feeling all right? Y'all having a good time out there? Say yeah. Mic check, we got the roll.
She sat across from me.
If y'all having a good time out there,
She sat across from me and she told me her soul, her heart, her thoughts. And I bought every word with my attention and I listened. And I listened to her language take form. See, my feelings changed. I was amazed. My feelings changed in an instant with many decisions dancing around my mind. Am I blind for having such convictions? I listened. And right there at that moment, I realized that I liked her. Watching the moonlight divine, her skin, God's perfect design. Right here, I like her. Not enough to be in love, but enough to wonder what being in love with her could be like. See, I like her like newborn babies, like sleep bees. Feelings are simple as a crush, but a little more complex. See, I like her like I like her curves. Her smile has powers, and they overtake me every time. But how can I tell her that I like her? How can I tell her that conversations with her is like medicine, like Excedrin, like pain relief, like no shame or grief? Her voice soothes me, her voice soothing like jazz music, blues music, like Aretha Franklin in her prime. My emotions are on the cloud 9. On the scale from 1 to 10, she's infinite points above 9. I like her in every language. I
Not every
like
day picture perfect, but every day a perfect picture of the truth. Half on passion and Karma Sutra sessions. Let's give one another love-making lessons. And I want us to throw caution to the wind and jump in love with both feet, because see, I thought I was before, but now I know without us, we incomplete. Oh, my baby, my king, I want to kneel before you and watch you grin as I wipe your fluid from my chin and throw my head back as I straddle your lap and take you all in, and I'll willingly be a slave while you explore each cave. Again.
The contractual agreement we agreed upon has been breached. Bonded by blood, so we still speak. Although I must admit that not only am I indifferent, but sometimes semi-passionate when we meet. And it's starting to remind me a lot like my baby mama named Hip Hop that I met in the streets, who perfected my b-boy stance to the wear my pants. I mean, she had me hooked on everything, from spitting bars to sitting in bars drinking. Now, poetry got me leaking blood on bars to standing on stage at bars reciting some things I was thinking. And I was thinking, we was in love, but we was in lust. Pretending to come from the heart when it was all about an N-U-T. Now utterly tasteless, fiending for a facelift. My lyrical flask is unlimited. I just hope there's enough cups for everyone in here to taste this. See, this ain't your average everyday taste test, and basic be the instinct when I'm in sync with the message. So don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge.
This ain't the type nigga you want in your bed, and fuck all that shit to the 50 done fled. Ladies, you better get going, you better run, for you end up with a daughter or son with the role model that spent more ways than one. Yeah, this nigga had me fucked up. On the brink of suicide, but I lucked up. Couldn't do that shit right, so I bucked the fuck up. And fellas, I's gon' speak my piece till all this shit is ceased. Dead or alive, cause life's too brief. To all my black sisters and all my single mothers, don't slip and trip and get caught up like the others that done got laid and played by some low down low. Okay, motherfucker.
In the streets,
Peace and
so much church praying for the races to stop.
or at a ball on your 13th shot of tequila, this felony will disappear like a misdemeanor, digested and shitted on like Hurricane Katrina. Bush and FEMA will make you into a believer that your check's not coming in the mail anytime soon. There is no room for error, room for terroristic attacks, and we lack to see the stacks of bombs being built in our own backyard, right next door in our suburban community's neighbor's garage. That's why I'm screaming as loud as I can, and my lungs is suffocating from inhaling my sister's secondhand freebase in that same shitty diaper that had been left on her daughter for the last 3 weeks. You see, the government assistance is not persistent because once a month have never been enough to support the welfare families that reside in a one-bedroom housing project that should have been torn down way before it was built because the rats and roaches still claiming to have been there first. I'm at funeral homes full-time, and I've decided to apply full-time because my job won't give me the time to pay my last respects to those who have refused to work for $5.15 an hour when all they were doing was hustling, trying to make
President and head of state, the president, illegal residents, and the political prisoners, you, y'all, to escape. I'm the sunshine, I'm your pain, I'm the joy and your rain, the extreme and mundane. Hell, let's just say Felicia's a little bit of everything.
Y'all give it up one more time, real big, for
The
Trav.
thing that connects me to you,
All right, y'all, we're gonna
everything
keep
that
this
I
show
am,
rolling.
is
Did I
everything
tell
you
y'all
are
this is the
too.
best
So you're the
already
straw
know.
that broke the camel's back. You're the point of no return. Harry is getting there.
Appreciate the world for tuning in. If you're in the A, come holler at us.
That grew between the concrete cracks, concrete evidence that the poetry, prose, and elegance of the ghetto can never be held back. Thank
Shouts
you,
out to
y'all.
the ones that stayed. We're still campaigning, y'all.
Come on.
Live and direct. Coming straight out the A, y'all.
This goes out to MPs and Nazis trying to protect your watchtowns and watch some civil wars get passed up. 3 niggas get gassed up on the product. Oh, I'm just getting started. Take those and flip. Not a one is a bitch. 6 cents for piss. My passion for pimping the sister's military done. It all started with a bet that I made one day with my sister. Stop watching. The clock's blocking. Tightrope walking. And I ain't stalking. Universal delivery and Cuban B. Booty guas and honeybees be swarming me. Jumped on the boat for the new world. I'm out to sea. Drifting in with no rotation. So I double back to a fresh little mama in the cul-de-sac. Cut the crack, smack. Speaking out of turn, it got the tension. TJP's we about to mention. No one in the club got swagger like us. Swagger like us. Swagger like us. No one in the city got swagger like us. Swagger like us. Swagger like us. Got swagger like us. Swagger like us. Swagger. Come on. Got swagger like us. Swagger like us. Swagger like us. Come on.
Guess who steps in the room? It's I, chocolate top. I'm just so fly. We get it. Swagger got the whole damn kicking it. The A is real hot. Yo, so we about to lift it. People wanna gather around. Check out the sound. Guess who just steady, just floating around? We got the A-Town lock. Gritz and Jelly Butter. We giving it, we scheming the souls to give the mothers. So no one in there got swagger like us. Swagger like us. Swagger like us. No one in the city got swagger like us. Swagger like us. Swagger like us. No one in the city got swagger like us. Swagger like us. Swagger like us. Terry in the city got swagger like us.
Ladies and gentlemen, show. How you act like the gun don't work? I shine hot to a clip while you walk like the sun don't hurt. Don't get it twisted, I don't carry a piece. I can keep you underground like you can't vote to Harriet's niece. Every rhyme is a 9 at least. Anytime Showtime speaks, it's fine, y'all get 9 apiece. Guarantee no time to see what's on my fist, but if you look at bitch, you know where to find your teeth. Cheeks turn twice, so after the second time it's over. Your luck is just as good as a 1-leaf clover. I don't choke on spoken word. So if I said you were getting broken Thursday, that's exactly what you heard. Taken by force type from enemies, I'm violent. Pride before the storm, it's the reason why I'm silent. Don't try to speak a rational thought. I'm so passionate, I'm past multi-fast, it's when asked to box.
Come on! No one in the club got swagger like us, swagger like us. A-Town, come on! No one in the city got swagger like us, swagger like us, swagger like us. Tell me if you know who got swagger like us, what? Swagger like us, what? Swagger like us, what? Nobody in the hood got swagger like us. Swagger, 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 so swagger, so swagger, swagger. Yo, Jay.
What's happening, man?
Man, the world gotta get it, man. We gotta give it to them, man. You know what I'm saying? It's fourth quarter.
It's about that time.
You dig? That's what they always talking about. Yo, Gritz, what's up, man? When y'all coming, man? You say, yo, we here, man. So we gonna kick it to y'all exclusive tonight, yo. Worldwide.
Mr. Lucille, high school. I don't need your education, because all you do is lie. You keep me understanding patience, and I've never seen you cry. But I bet you you won't mind. Bet you won't care. I bet you baby. Bet you won't mind. Bet you won't care. 'Cause it won't be long. I won't be home.
Hey, I thank y'all for staying so long. You know what I'm saying? It's been a wonderful, wonderful evening. Wonderful evening. So, Jaleel, you still in the building? Y'all give it up right now. Y'all give it up right now for Jaleel.
If you still want to hear some parts, you say yeah. Yeah. If you like artists that got their own style, say yeah. Yeah. Here we go. I love the crowd. That's why we stay, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they really want to hear some shit, you know? I love all crowds too, and I like spitting at the end. One moment. Here we go. Fear is more dangerous than the bird flu and firearms. And working at a job you can't stand is like strapping yourself up to a suicide bomb. How come you think most heart attacks happen on Monday? And what you think's gonna happen if God put you on this earth to be a painter, but you decided you wanted to be a lawyer or a park ranger? Everything might seem all cool and dandy on the outside. You might be living in the birds, pushing a nice little ride, and all you meetings you get a whole lot of claps and a whole lot of praise. But one thing I learned about life, your soul, you can't trick it. So all your diseases that you manifested, they was all self-inflicted. So you can't blame your mama and your daddy if you get diagnosed with high blood pressure or breast cancer. You gotta blame yourself because you thought you had all the answers, and it's crazy. People always wait for something bad to happen for them to find religion. But God was there from the beginning of time, but it's up to you to listen, because we all part of the problem. We all part of the solution. I know pastors that get high but got a following. They real good dudes, but they be cheating on their wives. Gambling in Vegas, hanging out with the guys, but at Wednesday's Bible study, they're like, don't tell lies. On the flip side, I know hustlers who pass out dinners. We all got two sides, godless and sinners. Like most of the parts I meet got good intentions, but some, if you beat them in a slam, they'll lynch you and secretly watch you from the sidelines and hope and pray you get less attention, because they be thinking in their minds, and if you get a larger response in the crowd, it's gonna be harder to sell a CD. I don't know, but that sounds like some petty bullshit to me. Or maybe you do need to compete with other parts to have success. But the old head that schooled me, he said, look, son, you're your own worst enemy, you're your own best friend, so just continue to do your best. And if you spit it from the heart, then you're gonna be blessed. And the people that come to listen to what you gotta say, but to the same shit you've been through. So don't be afraid to confess. Like, I once dated a female boy, she was nice and powerful with her words, but when we was in a relationship, her actions never lived up to the words she spit. I call it interview talk, tell people what you wanna hear. So when I step up on this motherfucking stage, I don't got no image to live up to. And when it comes to what people say, I don't care. I know myself so much, I ain't got nothing to hide. Real life.
I'm a couple of points away from having 800 on my credit score, or I can show you how growing up I want to commit suicide, and I never felt love from nobody. And my mama laced me with the tightest gear, but I still felt like a nobody. But I never make excuses or complain, cause some people don't even got a mommy, and life is like chess. I'm Bobby Fischer, the grand champion, so I bob and weave and confront my problems. Pray to God at night and write rhymes to solve them. And despite the obstacles, some people is destined for greatness, and I'm part of that group. And if you think about it, we all destined for greatness. For some, don't want to be a part of that group. I got family members right now that stay hanging on the block, and then they get caught with some ounces, and then they turn around and blame it on the cops. I'm like, dude, if you knew sharks was in the pool, then why the fuck you go swimming? But like I said before, some people don't know what love feels like, so their consistent behavior is based on sinning, and their only relief is to bust nuts. Then they turn around and have more.
Yes, indeed. What is he, y'all?
Shouts out to all the beautiful ladies.
November 14th, live in Sugar Hill, y'all. Sugar Hill. Worldwide, yes, indeed. Appreciate y'all.
Y'all feeling all right? We got a little bossa nova going on out there.
So here's a quarter.
If you get a chance, send me a little change.
You call this not mine.
Down this
Money on the list. In case y'all forgot.
Tell them it's Gritz and Jelly Butter.
So much.
Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a blessed one. Peace.